everybody, welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. For those of you who are new, I am Boomy. Hello and thank you for watching. And for everyone else, welcome back my lovelies. It's lovely to see you again. So today guys, I'm going to be reacting to a video that has come as a request from a viewer and supporter, Doobie Dave. Hi Dave, thank you so much for your support. And Dave would like to know if I could react to a video on his home state of North Carolina. I would be delighted to react to this video, Dave. Thank you so much. What do I know about North Carolina? Well, to begin with, I know you've given me one of the possibly best donuts on the planet. I think it's the birthplace of the Krispy Kreme. So what's not to love? Straight away, I'm a big fan. Oh, I love Krispy Kreme donuts. So yes, yep, birthplace of the Krispy Kreme. What else have we got, guys? Are you well known for peaches? Have I completely made that up? Barbecue. Amazing barbecue. Absolutely. Like pulled pork, kind of, you know, that kind of, and shrimp. So this will be an interesting video. Educate me, guys. Let's see. What else are you well known for? When I was in primary school, which would have been your elementary school, I had, we were part of an exchange program where we had two absolutely darling teachers come over from North Carolina, and they came to see the differences between the schools, and they explained how different the schools in America were to ours. And they stayed with us for about 2 weeks, and they gave me my first Tootsie Pop. I'm a big fan. I love them. And what stayed with me, guys, is the charming, the lovely accent. And it's really stayed with me. So I adore the accent of North Carolina. And yeah, they were so warm and so lovely. So I have very fond memories of when we had these teachers come and visit us. Aside from that, you know, I can't think of anything else. So let's just get on with the video, guys. You may have noticed I'm supporting an upgrade of some equipment, so hopefully we won't have that awful tinny audio going on with my old mic. So let's start the video. You know I like to talk, guys.
With museums, outdoor activities and theme parks all on offer, you'll find plenty of things to do in North Carolina no matter the season. Mountains in the high country provide opportunities for hiking, biking and swimming in waterfalls during the warm months.
Waterfalls.
Fall brings about an amazing display of fall colours and apples ripening in orchards. In the winter, the mountains come alive with the hoots and hollers of downhill skiers and boarders having a good time at North Carolina's ski resorts. Beaches and coastal attractions tempt for relaxing weekends throughout the year, but especially in the summer.
So there are not only mountains in this state, there are beaches. Oh, what's not to love? Oh my gosh, I think you guys have everything. And waterfalls, I love a waterfall. I don't know why, I'm just very drawn to waterfalls. So this is beautiful.
And the entire state has a history all its own, from the famous Flying Wright brothers to the expansive Biltmore Estate and the World War II era battleship North Carolina. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 rated tourist attractions in North Carolina. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video.
Just to say as well, guys, that Dave has agreed with all of these top 10 places, so you know they're good. Thank you, Dave.
So now let's cut to the chase. At 10, North Carolina Zoo. Home to 1,600 animals and 52,000 plants, the North Carolina Zoo is a must-see family attraction in Asheboro. The animals represent species from Africa: elephants, rhinos, ostriches, lions, chimps, zebras and giraffes, and North America: cougars, alligators, bobcats, red wolves, bison, elk, roadrunners, and grizzly and black bears. Exhibits are designed to resemble the natural habitat. Feeding times are some of the most exciting moments in the zoo. Each day the times are posted online, so plan your visit to make sure you see at least a few. In addition to the wildlife, the zoo also features an array of hiking trails through the surrounding forests. Dogs on leash are allowed. If the kids are running out of energy and need a fun boost, take them for a ride on the Endangered Species Carousel. Or if they have too much energy, swing by the 5,625 square foot Garden Friends playground or take to the skies on the Air Hike Ropes course. At 9, North Carolina Aquarium.
And an aquarium.
The North Carolina Aquarium has 4 coastal locations at Roanoke Island, Pine Knoll Shores, Fort Fisher and Jeanette's Pier. While Jeanette's Pier is not an actual aquarium, it does offer views of marine animals like humpback whales in their natural habitat. The Roanoke Island location, situated close to Jeanette's Pier, features the largest collection of sharks in the state. At Pine Knoll Shores, visitors learn about the state's varied marine life, while Fort Fisher introduces the freshwater streams, swamps and open ocean of Cape Fear. At 8, North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Dedicated to the natural history of North Carolina, this is the oldest museum in the state. The North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences has 2 buildings, the Nature Exploration Center and the Nature Research Center, both of which are filled with exhibits, interactive learning opportunities and educational presentations.
I love natural museums.
Permanent exhibits at the Nature Exploration Center include topics from the coastal regions of North Carolina to an exhibit that explores the history of gemstones in the state. You can also find sections that explore the habitats of the tropics and rainforests, where you can hang out with the resident two-toed sloth. This is also where you'll find the terror of the South, nicknamed Acro, the only genuine Acrocanthosaurus skeleton on display in the world.
Oh wow, that's wicked. Oh, I love dinosaurs. When I was younger, I used to be dinosaur mad. Oh wow. Oh, this sounds amazing. There is a resident sloth. Oh my gosh, I already want to go. I've already made up my mind. I'm coming to North Carolina, Dave. I'll see you there. Oh my gosh. So there's already like a handful of things which are just must visits for me.
Which is the centerpiece of the prehistoric North Carolina exhibit. Next door, the Nature Research Center focuses on the science and exploration that are crucial to learning about the natural world. Exhibits here cover everything from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean to the exploration of deep space and include the study of things as small as DNA to the massive science of weather patterns. Next up at 7, Battleship North Carolina. Located in Wilmington, the USS North Carolina was the first of 10 battleships to join the American fleet in World War II, having been commissioned on April 9, 1941. The vessel is well armed. There are 9 16-inch 45 caliber guns in 3 turrets and 25-inch 38 caliber guns in 10 twin mounts. She was once the world's greatest sea weapon, and today her guns are quiet. To get an appreciation of the sheer power of this ship, wander the expansive deck to see the intimidating guns up close. Other areas of the ship are also open. Be sure to visit the mess hall and tour the sailors and officers' quarters.
Oh, that's wicked.
Next up, at 6, it's Wilmington. The delightful city of Wilmington is one of North Carolina's best coastal cities. Its restored brick streets are home to buildings dating from the 19th century, making the area an excellent place to wander around with no particular destination in mind. Sounds like me. If you work up an appetite or thirst, pop into any one of the trendy restaurants for a rest and recharge. Oh, definitely. Wilmington is located on the Cape Fear River and has made the most of its wonderful location. Be sure to take a stroll along the Wilmington Riverwalk and enjoy this lively area chock full of all kinds of things to do, including an IMAX theatre, unique restaurants and museums. If museums and cultural events are your thing, you are in luck. Stop by the Cameron Art Museum for the latest show, or brush up on your local history at the Cape Fear Museum of History and Science.
Yeah, I'd be
there. The
Talia
Hall Centre for the Performing Arts has a regular roster of musicians, comedians and other performers. Check their website to see what's playing when you are in town. Wilmington isn't all about urban adventure, it's also a fantastic place to hit the beach. Some of North Carolina's best beaches are nearby, including Wrightsville Beach and Carolina Beach. Here you'll find soft sand, warm waters in the summer, and all kinds of water sports opportunities, including surfing and kiteboarding. At 5, downhill skiing.
It's like a tropical
North
paradise.
Carolina's 5 ski resorts draw alpine enthusiasts from far and wide to their impressive slopes.
Beach
Spread out
and
over the
skiing.
mountain regions, each resort has its own vibe. The biggest ski resorts are Beach Mountain and Sugar Mountain, both located near the funky town of Banner Elk.
Oh, Sugar Mountain.
These resorts top out at over 5,000 feet and catch any storms headed toward North Carolina. Close to the delightful mountain town of Blowing Rock is Appalachian Ski Mountain, known locally as just App. The resort is known for its 3 terrain parks, which are second to none in the state. Over in the Smoky Mountain near Maggie Valley is Cataloochee Ski Area. Perhaps the most old school of all the resorts in North Carolina, this unpretentious place has a good assortment of runs and a very laid-back atmosphere. 40 minutes from Asheville is Wolf Ridge Ski Resort. This small resort has one of the most impressive day lodges, complete with 3 huge fireplaces. Oh, now you're talking. Wolf Ridge's gentle slopes are ideal for families and for those just starting out on skis. At 4, waterfalls in North Carolina. North Carolina's mountains are full of amazing waterfalls, and many of them are easily accessible by a short walk or hike. Some of these can be combined with a visit to small mountain towns and other sites. If you want to spend some time exploring waterfalls and hiking, a couple of good options for basing yourself for a few nights are Asheville or Hendersonville. Known as the Grand Canyon of the East, Linville Gorge is the deepest and one of the most scenic gorges in the eastern United States. Located in the Pisgah National Forest, the Linville River enters the gorge at Linville Falls and drops 90 feet, continuing for 12 miles within the steep rock walls.
Dave, I think there is everything in North Carolina, isn't there? I'm still trying to process the idea of being able to have a beach day and then the following day, not too far away, you can go skiing. It really does have everything, and the nature trails and the waterfalls. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dave, you're so lucky. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Trails to the falls are accessed at milepost 316 on the Blue Ridge Parkway. A total of 4 overlooks can be reached on an easily traversed 1.6-mile round-trip hike. While visiting the Linville Falls Visitor Center, it is worth a short hike to the small but beautiful Duggars Creek Falls. Other nearby spots include Crabtree Falls and incredible views from Table Rock Mountain and Hawksbill Mountain. Among other must-see waterfalls in North Carolina are the massive 811-foot-high Whitewater Falls near Cashiers, High Falls in DuPont State Park near Hendersonville, and a waterfall you can actually walk behind called Dry Falls, located near the quaint mountain town of Highlands. All these are close enough to each other to be visited in a single day if you are up for the adventure. And now at 3, the Biltmore Estate in Asheville. One of North Carolina's must-see attractions is the Biltmore Estate, one of the top attractions in Asheville. At the center of an 8,000-acre compound, the Vanderbilt Mansion is the largest private home in the United States. The mansion has 250 rooms with impressive artwork, antiques and architecture, as well as collections of vintage clothing and accessories. The estate's gardens are expansive, including the Italian Garden, with its ornate pools and sculpture, and the Rose Garden, which features more than 250 varieties. The grounds also include the first managed forest in the country, a deer park, and miles of level paths and walking trails throughout. There are many dining options throughout the estate and shopping and entertainment in Antler Hill Village.
They have their own shops. There is like a shopping district in this estate. When I think of an estate over here, I think, I don't know, of like a duke's estate. You know, there's a lot of land with it, but nowhere near the size of this. This is beyond huge. So yeah, this is an attraction all on its own, isn't it?
You've toured the Biltmore Estate, head to downtown Asheville. Over the past number of years, this small city has completely revitalized its downtown core and brought its historical buildings back to life. Take a wander around and you'll find funky restaurants, eclectic shops and a large number of restaurants, some with sunny patios. At 2, beaches of the Outer Banks. This 200-mile stretch of barrier islands is known for its fantastic beaches. Long stretches of soft sand line the coast for miles, attracting large numbers of visitors in the summer months. Families in particular flock to the Outer Banks.
They're just so scenic
Beach
and
towns like
beautiful,
Nag's
aren't
Head,
they?
Kitty Hawk and Avon are just a few of the favourite destinations.
Nag's Head I've heard
Some
of.
towns,
Don't know
like
why.
Nag's Head, offer a better selection of hotels and resorts than others, but many people choose to rent a cottage or beach house for their beach vacation. The area also is full of things to do off the beach. You can tour lighthouses, enjoy camping, or even see a museum or two.
Just crystal
Learn about
clear
the region
water.
at the Outer Banks History Centre and the
Gorgeous.
graveyard of the Atlantic Museum.
Oh.
Take a day and enjoy a drive on the Outer Banks Scenic Byway. Visitors to Roanoke Island can learn about the Lost Colony, visit a living history museum about farm life, and learn about the island's importance in the Underground Railroad network.
This sounds really interesting. So I didn't really know too much about the story of this until I watched, I think it was American Horror Story. I think that's the first I'd heard about the lost colonies. And yes, so this would be a must visit for me. I'd really, really want to go and see this. Is it Roanoke? Is it Roanoke? Roanoke? Have I said that right?
Other sightseeing attractions in the area include Elizabethan Gardens at the Fort Raleigh National Historic Site and the Frisco Native American Museum. And finally, at number 1, it's Blue Ridge Parkway. Nicknamed America's favourite drive, the 469-mile Blue Ridge Parkway was designed by landscape architect Stanley Abbott, whose vision was to create a road that was far more than just a way to get from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in North Carolina to the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, with its scenic hiking trails. Popular with motorcyclists and bicyclists for its endless scenery, the drive itself has incredible views of the Blue Ridge Mountains and the surrounding landscapes. Along the way are hundreds of miles of hiking trails that branch off from the numerous pull-offs, some leading to spectacular waterfalls. Pack a picnic lunch and stop at one of the many beautiful areas with tables ideally positioned to soak up the view. Love camping? Numerous campgrounds in spectacular settings are available along the way. The Blue Ridge Parkway is more than just great scenery, it is also home to several visitor centres and museums. In the summer and autumn, Mayberry Mill has demonstrations that include grinding corn in the original mill, cutting boards in the sawmill, and the art of blacksmithing. Mayberry Mill is closed in the winter.
Oh, that's cool.
The Folk Arts Centre is open year-round and includes a gallery of folk art as well as demonstrations by local craftspeople, and the Museum of North Carolina Minerals has detailed exhibits that look at the region's mineral resources and mining industry. Wonderful small mountain towns are located near or on the Blue Ridge Parkway and are attractions themselves. They make excellent places to visit for a bite to eat or to stay
Looks
a
like
night.
a good burger.
Plan your trip carefully. You'll find the parkway most crowded in October during fall colours, while summer visitors enjoy a more peaceful time as they enjoy the colours of flaming azaleas and rhododendrons.
Oh,
Between the months
I
of
bet
November
they're
and
so
March, be sure to
pretty.
check for weather-related road closures prior to setting out. And there you have the top 10 rated tourist attractions in North Carolina. Did you like what you saw?
yes.
Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.
Oh, wow. There is everything. Like, North Carolina must be pretty big, like, surely. To have those views and, oh my gosh, to have mountains and what look like very nice, warm summertime beaches. They look tropical. That's like taking kind of 3 or 4 holidays just in one place. What I do find quite odd is that the number 1 is that massive stretch of road. So this might be a very ignorant thing to say because I'm not a cyclist. I'm not a biker. I'm a driver, but I can't imagine a drive in such a beautiful place. Do you know what I mean? Like I drive to commute to work. I don't drive to enjoy the scenery. Maybe I should start doing that actually. But that's a bit of a, I don't know, I can't understand that one. But saying that, maybe if I actually drove down there, I'd completely eat my words. And I'd completely understand why it was the number 1 thing to go to North Carolina for. So, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful state. It's, you know, it's got to be high up there on the places I want to visit in America. There's too many places by now, guys. I can't just come to America and see just a handful of places. I just have to do it state by state. It's the only way, I think. It might take 4 weeks, but it sounds like an amazing holiday, doesn't it? Um, Guys, do you go to North Carolina? Are you from North Carolina? Let me know in the comments. Like, do you agree with these top 10 things to visit if you come to North Carolina? Has any been missed off? I mean, I can't imagine there's many more because those 10 things on their own sound absolutely amazing. So, thank you so much for this request. This has hugely opened my eyes to how beautiful North Carolina is. I've already got fond memories of North Carolina, but this is an absolute must see. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching this video with me, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.